It was supposed to be just one glass away to unwind. A treat. A little moment to mark the end of a long, stressful day. I wasn't binge drinking. I wasn't partying. I was just doing what everyone else was doing, pouring a glass of wine after dinner and calling it self-care. But after a while, something shifted. I started waking up in the middle of the night, hot and restless. My skin broke out in places it hadn't since high school. My periods became unpredictable, more intense, more painful. I was bloated almost daily, craving sugar constantly, and somehow more exhausted after a full night's sleep. I blamed stress. I blamed hormones. I blamed age. But I never once thought to blame the wine. That's what made this realization so hard. I had normalized something that was quietly dismantling my body's balance, and I wasn't alone. Because here's the truth. What alcohol does to women's hormones isn't talked about nearly enough. It's not just about getting drunk. It's not just about liver health or weight gain. It's about a deep biochemical shift in how our bodies operate one glass at a time. And the truth is, even moderated drinking can silently unravel the very system that keeps women healthy, stable, and emotionally grounded. Our hormones. If you've ever felt off, but can't quite explain why, if your cycles are changing, your moods are erratic, or your energy feels like a roller coaster, this conversation is for you. Before we go deeper, pause and hit that subscribe button if you're someone who wants honest, empowering health education rooted in real women's experiences. And while you're here, drop a comment. Have you ever noticed changes in your body after drinking, even socially? Let's open up the conversation no one's having. Let's start with the basics. Your hormones aren't just about your period. They regulate everything: your sleep, hunger, mood, metabolism, temperature, and even how you store fat or respond to stress. Hormones are like text messages between your organs. When they're in sync, your body flows. When they're off, everything feels harder. And alcohol? It's one of the most powerful hormone disruptors women are regularly encouraged to consume. Let's talk about estrogen. When you drink, your liver has to prioritize breaking down ethanol alcohol's toxic compound. But here's the problem. Your liver is also responsible for detoxifying estrogen. So when you drink, your liver gets busy with the alcohol and estrogen starts building up in your body. This leads to estrogen dominance, a condition where you have too much circulating estrogen compared to progesterone. Estrogen dominance can look like heavy or painful periods, breast tenderness, fibroids, weight gain around the hips and thighs, PMS that feels like emotional warfare, mood swings that leave you unrecognizable even to yourself, and it doesn't stop there. Alcohol also increases aromatase, an enzyme that converts testosterone into even more estrogen. So not only is your liver behind on detoxing, your body is now making extra estrogen on top of that. Double hit. And if you're over 35, you're already making less progesterone naturally, which means there's nothing to balance all that estrogen out. Now let's add in cortisol, your primary stress hormone. Alcohol initially feels like it relaxes you. That's the dopamine rush. But once that wears off, your body experiences a cortisol rebound surge in stress hormones as your system tries to recalibrate. This makes you feel anxious the next morning. It messes with your sleep. And it signals your body to hold on to fate, especially around your belly. That's why women who drink regularly, even just 1 to 2 glasses a night, often struggle with stubborn midsection weight and elevated anxiety. It's not in your head. It's in your hormones. Quick pause if this video is hitting a nerve. Hit the like button so we can reach more women who need to hear this truth. This is the education our generation didn't get, but it's not too late to claim it. Let's keep going. Alcohol also impacts blood sugar and insulin, both of which are tied directly to hormonal stability. When you drink, your blood sugar initially spikes, followed by a sharp drop. This roller coaster affects your hunger hormones, ghrelin and leptin, leading to late-night cravings, binge eating, and disrupted satiety signals. Ever noticed how you want snacks after wine? That's not willpower, it's biology. And over time, these fluctuations can lead to insulin resistance, a key driver of PCOS type 2 diabetes, and even perimenopause symptoms. Now let's talk about the gut. Alcohol damages the gut lining and disrupts your microbiome, the community of bacteria that helps produce neurotransmitters like serotonin and GABA. These chemicals regulate mood, sleep, and digestion. When your gut bacteria are out of balance, your mental health suffers. Your bloat gets worse. Your skin breaks out. Your cravings intensify. Your immune system weakens. Everything becomes harder to regulate because alcohol didn't just change your hormones. It changed the command center that manages them. Here's a fact that hit me hard. Women are more sensitive to alcohol than men because we have less of the enzyme. Alcohol dehydrogenases the chemical that breaks down ethanol in the stomach. That means the same drink hits us harder, stays in our systems longer, and does more damage, especially to our hormonal organs, the liver, thyroid, ovaries, and brain. Now, let's talk about something we rarely admit out loud, the cultural pressure to drink. Women today are marketed alcohol as empowerment, rosé as a reward, cocktails as self-care. We drink to celebrate, to grieve, to socialize, to cope. And when we feel anxious or inflamed or off balance afterward, we blame ourselves, not the wine. But here's what I've learned. Choosing not to drink or choosing to drink less isn't deprivation. It's radical self-respect. You are not boring for skipping wine. You are not weak for noticing that alcohol doesn't make you feel good. You are not broken for feeling worse than your friends the next day. You're simply tuned in. You're listening to the whispers your body has been sending all along. I want to share something personal here. After years of drinking socially, just like everyone else, I took a full 60-day break. Not because I had a problem, but because I finally connected the dots between my glass of wine and my anxiety, my sugar cravings, my disrupted sleep, my bloat, my unpredictable periods. Within 3 weeks, my energy came back. I slept deeper. My PMS vanished. My skin glowed. My belly flattened. I didn't even realize how much I was holding until I let it go. If you're still watching, tell me in the comments what's one thing alcohol does to your body that you're tired of ignoring. Your voice could help someone else feel seen. And if you're thinking, I don't want to give it up completely, I just want to feel better, that's valid too. This isn't all or nothing. It's about awareness. Here are a few things that helped me navigate life without leaning on alcohol. I replaced my evening wine with adaptogenic teas like tulsi, lemon balm, or ashwagandha. These herbs soothe the nervous system and help your cortisol come down naturally. I prioritize sleep, not just quantity but quality. No screens after 9. Magnesium before bed. Slow breathing in the dark. I started journaling 5 minutes a night just to get the noise out of my head. I drank more water, ate more protein, moved my body without punishing it. And slowly, I began to feel like myself again. Not the version of me dulled by drinks, but the woman underneath. Clear, present, powerful. If you've ever wondered why you feel disconnected, anxious, inflamed, or unmotivated after drinking, even casually, this might be your sign to explore something different. Because alcohol doesn't just affect your night. It affects your cycle, your energy, your mood, your weight, your cravings, your relationships, your resilience. And when you remove the things silently causing chaos, your balance returns. Your joy comes back. Your hormones find their rhythm again. You don't have to give up wine forever. But you do deserve to understand what it's doing to you and to decide, from a place of power, whether it's worth it. This is your body, your brain, your future. You get to choose how you feel in it. And when you start choosing from love instead of habit, everything changes. If this video helped you in any way, share it with one woman you care about. Someone who deserves to know the truth. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe. I create content every week for women like you, navigating real life with real bodies and big hearts. You are not alone. You are not weak. You are powerful. And your hormones? They're ready to support you again.